The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. Our passion transforms a community that sees all things new. I am Nato Agbayani and I'm streaming live from Quezon City. Good evening. Welcome to Para sa Bayan here on TNC. Welcome back to the new channel here on Para sa Bayan. Welcome. So tonight we will have our very special guest, the president of the Philippine Marketing Association, Maeyeth. So she is, of course, Maeyeth Cadungog is with the Philippine Marketing Association, and she has had about 20 years of involvement in diverse businesses, both as a client and as a supplier for industries such as manufacturing, trading, distribution, business development, sales, marketing, lahat, customer care, and training and development. Also a member of PMA for the last 20 years. She has been an active member and director, now president. She has served in various committees in the association, directed at her expertise in marketing, management services, organizational development, and training. She currently heads also marketing in the Philippines for Hoecheng Manufacturing Corporation, HCG, known for its world-renowned water closets. Now, let's learn more about marketing from one of the advocates of marketing in the Philippines. Let's welcome Maeyeth Cadungog. So, let's bring her in.
Hi, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Thank you,
Good
Nato,
evening,
for having
Maeyeth.
me.
Yeah, great to see you again. So tonight, it's all about marketing. It's how we can move the country forward here on Para sa Bayan. As I mentioned, itong Para sa Bayan is really a show for nation building. We educate people on what what uh, what steps can we move forward with the different aspects. No, the last time technology, the last time with Jason De La Rosa was of course with agri-tech and e-commerce, and then with Rowan Ontivero the other time, also a long time member of Philippine Marketing Association and my former boss sa isang telco. And then now it's all about marketing. So I introduced you earlier, but I'd like it to come from you. Like how would you describe your journey in terms of now you're head of course Philippine Marketing Association as its president, also the head of HCG for marketing. How was your journey over the last 20 years or so, in the last 2 decades? Can you tell us more about it?
Okay. 24 years member of PMA. So that's a that's kind of longer journey for one member. But personally, how I started, I took up psychology and marketing back in college. So I'm a Lia Kong double major student from St. Scholastica's College. So ore et
Oh,
labora to all kulasa.
Kulasa. Yes. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And well, I grew up in San Pedro, Laguna, and started my career slowly. I started from a bank. I also worked for an NGO, a non-government organization. However, Nato at that time, I was fresh graduate. So I
Mm-hmm.
said, um, I'm out. The bosses that I, the bosses who I was reporting to were the Balendrigas of the SGV,
Mm-hmm.
the Opins, and then the Jose Antonio Gonzalez of Mondragon. And I said, I'm too young. So feeling ko, paano ko yayaman dito na to? Hindi ako yayaman because at a
Yes.
very
Yes.
young age, I was working for an NGO. So I said, sige, balikan ko na lang yung aking ano. Tingnan natin na what was in store for me. But when I was still with the NGO, I had the chance to talk to different all walks of life,
Mm-hmm.
uh, people from all walks of life, and project management. Kasi very very slim lang no ang manpower complement if it's an NGO. And then from there I started working na and transferring from I left my NGO thingy stint, so I moved na sa corporate. I started in a bank and I said, I want to go into marketing. But at the time, um, the only position offered was to be in a branch of I'm sure you know this, Nato, Far East Bank. So I
Yeah.
used to work with Far
FEBTC.
East Bank, right?
Yeah.
FEBTC, which was acquired eventually by Bank of
BDO.
Philippine Islands, so BPI.
BPI. Yeah. Yeah. BPI.
Yeah. So from there, sabi ko, sige, I'll start with a branch, and then from there I'll move towards marketing, the marketing department. Because um, to all who are watching us, ideally we would like to land in the career that we aimed and we plan to be in. Like in my case, I took up psych and marketing. So feeling ko, because I have background in marketing, in research, no, sa psych naman, no, consumer behavior, feeling ko really want to go into marketing. Kaya lang, iba yung kumpas ng Diyos. So I had to go around before I land to marketing. So as mentioned in the introduction, I've had several exposures in various industries, because I've also worked with Mariwasa Manufacturing.
Wow.
Sino-shortcut ko na siya, no? So that's also construction.
Yes.
But at that time, they're the ones manufacturing the ceramic tiles. Medyo matagal na rin. Mariwasa.
Yeah.
Pag sinabi mong Mariwasa, kilala siya. And then from there, I moved back to a multinational company, which is Motorola. I was handling sales and marketing for the Philippines for the two-way radio. The two-way radio is the call of last resort. So pag wala ka
Right.
ng, there was no cell phone at that time. But what we were peddling, what we were selling were the two-way radios that until now are still very much needed, most especially sa mga emergencies, and well, kahit sa airports, sa mga ports, depende lang, no, on which frequency they're using. Incidentally, Motorola is the first radio used in space. So yung ginamit nila nung nag-land sa space was Motorola. Then from
Wow.
there, I moved na, and nagmukhang after that, dire-diretso na siya, parang naging construction ang aking ang naging career.
Line. Yeah.
So ikot din siya
Mhm.
because since I had my exposures in construction, that some of the distributors like Wilcon, I had the chance of training yung tao nila.
Mhm.
So nakakatuwa. And some of the distributors also of Mariposa. So yun mga naging friends natin along the way. And then just last year, I came across this one of the bosses of Hoecheng and then said uh, he needed some help now. And then from then, sabi ko, sige, let me see what I can do to help you. That's why I'm here now. I'm back to corporate.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
back now. And sabi ko nga, I don't wanna luma na kasi, pero parang sige, tanggapin ko na that I could be your banyo queen. Why? Because Hoecheng makes the HCG bathroom fixtures. So
Right,
we
yeah.
are in the most intimate space in everyone's homes,
Correct.
which is the bathroom.
Yeah.
So yun, in PMA naman, I'm lucky to have been exposed uh, to with the to the different directors and former presidents kasi maraming training din akong nakuha in my
Yes.
over 20 years of being a member of the association.
Yeah.
Tanga ba?
No, actually that was my next question about PMA, and like for example, like what were the challenges? Kasi I was with PMA, I think 2012, 2013, when I was still with the
Yes.
LED company, no, Globaltronics. But I
Yeah.
was with si Henry Tinedero yung
Yes,
president,
Henry
and I was
Tenedero.
and then
Right.
that went on, I think, two more presidents. So in PMA, like we're representing different different firms. Ako, like before, I was representing an outdoor company, but prior to that, we have a similar journey in different fields though.
Right. Right.
I was with telco, and then no, moving forward into technology commercialization. So parang sabi ko, ano kayang kakaibang journey ni Maeyeth naman with marketing, in terms of marketing. Kasi the idea is, in the Philippines, marketing plays a very important role, and that's why PMA also has a very important role in really, kasi you cannot move the industries forward, or even the entrepreneurs, without the marketing people. 'Di ba? Sabi nila sa ito mga marketing people, they're the showy types, eh. They're the extroverts and the communicators, but you need communicators, and you need people to really not just sell it. Of course, it's a different thing to sell it and to market it. The marketing is the umbrella, eh. How has your journey been with PMA and marketing in general? Like, you were in construction, so that's a very important component of nation building. Why? Because construction really creates a lot of jobs, and also it creates a lot of multipliers. So please tell us, like, your journey with marketing, specifically in the construction industry. How are you able to make a dent, ika nga, in terms of really, would you say, I would say nation building, because that's really part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mayor.
Apart from it, construction and talagang building materials. No?
Mm.
I was blessed with a good set of team members. So I have very good interior designers. I have very good creative support. Because in the company where I belong, parang siyang little advertising agency. So we do our own campaign, and then
Okay.
kami na rin yung diretso. No? So very seldom that we go through the agencies for media buying. Kami na rin that
Oh.
nakadirect kami. We do direct placements. But anyways, what were mostly in the construction industries, how you promote it is you do exhibitions.
Yeah.
So we
Nice.
participate just recently, like last week, we just finished World Bex 2022. So we had a big booth there. That's something like 90 square meters. So where we showcased our new products, new
Yes.
green and innovative products. normally in the construction industries, kailangan nakikita ka nila. So you should be participating in exhibitions.
Right.
Plus, of course, a big component should be on display. At least in the construction industries, you are aware with the Wilcott depots.
Yes.
They are close to 100 now. So alam natin that when people go to the stores, be it Wilcon, Centerpoint Builders of Southern Tagalog, or some of the traditional stores that we have nationwide, at least for HCG, that the consumers, meron na silang, they
Idea.
have the intent already of buying, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is why display plays a big factor. So, kailangan maganda siya. It should be something apart from pleasing. Kailangan it talks to you, hey, you buy me. Buy me because of this. And of course, di ba, the POP materials that you put there in the display area.
Mm-hmm.
So, we also do caravans in the construction industry. From time to time, we visit the existing clients, and caravan would be you visit them. How are the products installed? Would we be needing maintenance, upkeeping, spare parts, or something? At least you say hi lang to them.
Yes.
If I may share with you, Nato, no?
Mm-hmm.
One thing that we're doing now with HCG is we came up with a digital show, and this is called Bathroom Redefined. Ang sabi
It's
ko
virtual?
this would be Bathroom Redefined. This would be pinauso ko na lang that
Right.
this is reverse marketing. Why? Because yung mga tao have used their products already. Why not go back to them na and you market them na. You promote naman. Hey, Mr. Nato, thank you very much for using our products. We will be featuring your restaurant, your hotel, maybe your property.
Right.
So, gano'n naman yung ginagawa namin ngayon. So, we're really now doing the review.
Parang
use push, no? Parang hindi na siya push.
Yeah.
Pull
Parang
naman
use
na.
cases, di ba? Ano bang use case nitong water
Right.
faucets or something? Parang ganun.
Tama.
Yeah.
Yes, ganun
It's
siya.
very interesting. Oh.
Yes. And of course, syempre, because we have specifiers. And when you say specifiers in construction, specifiers would be the engineers, the architects, the contractors, the interior designers, the one who specified the brand.
Right.
So, kailangan we have to be close to them as well. Doon pumapasok yung relationship marketing and relationship management naman. Why? Because we need to be close to this specifier so that from time to time, they'll be remembering the brand for us to be specified in their projects. So, ganun. Plus, of course, maraming recalibration that happens from time to time. Kaya kailangan ng tactical budget mo, malaki rin.
Yeah. I was thinking, I mean, during the pandemic, parang challenging, di ba, mag-market. I mean, specifically, although people are at home and they would rather do home improvement, parang nag-iisip ako, parang maybe everybody's sales naman tinamaan di ba? So, how was it? How did you transcend that particular period in our history na, you can't actually be outside but you're still selling and, marketing your products. I mean, not just for HCG, but of course for all other marketing advocacies across the board. Parang ang hirap, 'di ba? What were your learnings during the pandemic?
Surprisingly, Nato, that during the pandemic, yung sales medyo bumaba ng konti, but since most people are at home, have been at home, di ba? So, mas nakita nila ng time out. We need to repair this now. We need to do.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, they're home
Yes.
They're at home. So, ang nangyayari, mas nagkaroon sila ng pagkakataon na i-repair yung mga bahay nila. And mind you, medyo maraming nag-take advantage of that
Yes.
of that situation that they're at home, so diretso yung kanilang may mga nag-continue ng kanilang construction,
Mga home
nag-facelift,
improvement,
nag-refresh,
mga upgrades.
nag-painting, yes, madami.
So,
Siguro you're
you weren't
familiar
so
with
hard.
home bodies, di ba?
Oo.
Nauso siya, sumikat siya dahil nung pandemic. Ito yung ginagawa nila, yung kanilang hacks. And then they share it to people.
Right. So, you were hit, but not so hard, no? You were hit, but not so hard.
Yes.
Yeah. Kasi
Yes.
we have our friend, of course, sila Marvin Q. Lim of Meg Sardines, di ba?
Yes.
Talagang it was their heyday kasi syempre all the ayuda were sardines and stuff like that, canned
Yes.
goods. So sila naman they were making a profit at that time, and in fact that's
Right.
why they already the sales was rallying, and so that was
Yes.
also the time that they really tried to help as much as they could to give discounts and also free items to government also. So yun, 'di ba?
I
Different
understand
experience.
during that time. I understand during the time, Nato, they were also open, operating on a limited capacity.
Yes, that's right.
Diba?
Pati yung ports nila yata no? I mean, it's really different experiences for different marketing people. Some, like sa tourism, it was really down. But,
Yes. Yeah, well, yes.
we were, we founded with Jason De La Rosa yung Bounce Back Philippines. So, he was also our guest the other time. Yun talagang ang daming tinama. So we did an assessment of all across industries, and really tourism was really badly hit, even the resorts, the restaurants as well. So, well, I think it's really no. Later we will go into a break. Not yet. I still have some more questions. We about 5 minutes from now we'll do a break later. But later we'll go into more on the advocacies of the Philippine Marketing Association currently. But siguro my question before our break would be, what were your unforgettable lessons during the pandemic na you think can be applied, or can you can use to move forward and jumpstart not just your industry but the different industries in general?
Um, humility siguro.
Huh?
Kailangan mas, you, one is,
Agility.
I got to, apart from, agility, yes,
Mm.
agility is
Mm.
one. But, apart from that is, parang you came face to face with your mortality. That is
Right.
why, yung humility came into the picture.
Yeah.
Diba? Mas akala natin, sige, bata pa tayo, so, sige lang. But, when we were confined in our respective homes na, Nato, sadly, we lost my sister, my only sister during the
Oh,
pandemic.
I'm sorry to
But,
hear that.
yeah, thank you. But not because of COVID.
Yeah.
It's because of what was that?
Miss,
Parang stroke
she had
siya
a
eh. Yeah,
condition
hypertensive
already.
stage 2
Okay.
eh. Oo, stage 2.
Okay.
But the sad part there is, the sad part there was, um, it happened during the pandemic. So
Mhm.
we were not able to do our mourning. We
Right.
were not able to do the yung proper respect kasi
Mhm.
mabilis eh. We were not even allowed nga na hindi na siya na-embalm eh, diniretso siya na
Cremation.
na sunugin. Yes, cremate
Yeah,
siya
because
agad because
that
that
was
was
the
the
policy, di
protocol.
ba? Parang
Oo,
everybody was suspected of COVID regardless of
right.
what their
Right.
condition was, di ba?
Oo,
Yeah.
everybody was planning. So, ganun siya kasad that eh, I come from a small family. So,
Yeah.
we were just the four of us just mourning for her. Parang ganun siya. Hindi ka
Oh.
nagkaroon ng time na damayan. Parang ganun.
Right, right.
And that happened May. So, kakatapos lang ng kaka-lockdown lang natin nun. Even
Kala-lockdown.
the Zoom, oo.
March, April, May. Yeah, 2 months. Yeah.
Right.
So, I think that's a
Yeah.
very important point, no? When you talk kasi about mortality, ako, I almost lost my life. So, this is really my second life. Not just me. It's also, it's also about, when you talk about industry, no? Parang dati kasi, pre-COVID, parang everything, dapat mag-increase tayo ng sales 10%, 10%, 10% every year. Para bang it's just normal for people to think na, yes, we can go on and continue increasing and increasing and increasing. And
Yeah.
I mean, this brought us to, I think the pandemic brought us to the fact that, yeah, yung sinasabi mo, mortality, not just people, businesses, di ba?
Right,
Parang,
right.
But we're not going to parang have a heyday forever. There are going to be slumps, and I think that's a very important point. Now you are not immortal as businesses, as marketeers, as industries, entrepreneurs. Hindi talaga, it's always a heyday. There will be times there will be seasons, no, that it won't be all that fine and all that good, di
Right.
ba?
True.
So,
I
sige.
truly agree with you. Talagang level, nag-level tayo lahat because
Yeah,
of
that's right.
of COVID. Yeah.
So, when we come back, Maeyeth, we'll talk more about the advocacies of the Philippine Marketing Association. What it's done over the last so many years, because I came from PMA and also from OAAP, yung outdoor OHAP na ngayon.
Yeah.
And that's also a 50 plus year old institution. These are institutions in the industries, no? So talagang later, we'll discuss more about that. We'll go into a short break, Maeyeth. Then, when we come back, let's talk more about the advocacies and the programs of PMA. All right.
Thank you.
See you in a while.
See
Thank
you,
you.
Nato.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Juan Lu and his puppets face to face. With special guests, Makata Tawanan, Jess Box, and the Lunaria Marionette Show.
Alam mo, Nico, kung wala ako, hindi ka magsasalita. Alam mo, Tito Anlo, kung wala ako, nagsasalita ka nag-isa. Kung wala ako, wala kang masusuot. Kung wala ako, wala kang nakakain.
October 30, Sunday, 7 p.m. at the La Verdad Auditorium in Apalit, Pampanga. Buy your tickets now and see you soon, face to face.
Welcome back. So you're still on hashtag para sa bayan. Don't forget to watch all the TNC shows. All right. So the new channel is an online alternative new media platform of online shows for people on the go. Please watch all our shows as seen on screen. Imagine having your own show, your own playlist, your own content, but we make it easier for you. TNC aims to transform the lives of our viewers through engaging, authentic, and original content. Our channel is a responsible global 24/7 platform that showcases Filipino talent, global influencers, cultural intelligence, and ingenuity. So, also, don't forget, you can watch Para sa Bayan every Saturdays, 9 p.m. here on TNC. You can watch live or replay via Facebook or YouTube. Follow us on IG, listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcast. For sponsorships, please email now at the newchannel.com or send us a DM. Enjoy your life-changing shows because we made them all for you. So, before we bring in our guests, I'd like to greet all my classmates in the UST Political Science batch 88 who's having their reunion now. I just came from there and it's glad to see our classmates who are now all legal luminaries in the different fields and in the different regions. Nako, ang saya-saya kanina. So, we'll bring back our friend, of course, Maeyeth Cadungog from the Philippine Marketing Association.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back, Maeyeth. So,
Yeah.
okay. So, kanina we discussed, I'll just paraphrase it. We did a little introduction about Maeyeth and her journey into the construction industry, also the different industries. And then we discussed a little about how the how the pandemic has affected even the way we think, the way we move forward. No, now all more with the caution, all more with a realization of our own mortality as businesses and even as people. So, um, Philippine Marketing Association is how old?
68.
68. So, parang halos mas
Philippine
matanda
Marketing
pa siya sa
Association is 68
outdoor
years old.
industry. I
Yes.
think outdoor, when I left, I was PRO for quite some time for Outdoor Advertising Association of the Philippines. I was with PMA mid I think 2012. But ever since I was in college, I was already hearing about Philippine Marketing Association. And as a young PR practitioner and public information officer, I really dreamt of joining the ranks of PMA as a young man. Never realizing that they would eventually might eventually be my colleagues. So it's like that, 'di ba, sa associations, Maya.
Yeah, yeah.
Ultimately, yung mga icons mo as young people or as young marketeers, they eventually become your colleagues in the association, and it's really I'm really glad I joined PMA. It's something na um, well, it's not about me. I'm just saying that yung joy ba na makita mo yung, huy, mga ano to mga big shots in the industry. The same thing I felt with OAAP, the ad board, and the other organizations we joined. But let's go back to it's 60. How many years? 62, 68.
68.
How
Philippine
young?
Marketing
68.
Philippine Marketing Association is 68 years old na this year. And just like
So parang
you,
yung reign ni
na
ano,
yes, just like you,
parang
Nato,
yung
when
reign
I
ni Queen
was
Elizabeth.
tama,
'Di ba?
tama, when I was
So
back in
anyway,
college, I was just a member of a junior marketing association for my marketing
okay.
side. So alam mo yon,
Yeah.
back in the day, um, ano ka pa lang, bubwit ka pa lang, excited ka rin to be part of the association. And then, little did I know that mapupunta pala ako doon. PMA,
Yeah.
uh,
So what do you think are
PMA,
the key? Yes, go ahead.
okay.
Go
Um,
ahead.
PMA has several stakeholders. Let's go first. Kanina na mention ko when I was still studying, I was a member of Junior Marketing Association. So the first stakeholder that we have are the youth. O yung mga bagets. Ay nung panahon natin ang tawag natin doon bagets. Pero yung mga youth, that's one of our stakeholders. And then we also have the professionals, those who are practicing already. Normally, we only during our earlier days, Nato, sa PMA, meron tayong, sa membership natin, one has to be on the managerial level na before you are taken in as a member of PMA.
Yes.
Kaya lang meron siyang konting, siyempre paano yung mga nagsisimula, no? Ganun din ang feeling nila. Now I'm friends and I'm colleague with my idols, my icons. So ganun din siya, no? So we have the professionals.
Right.
We also have, of course, we have the public. So hiwa-hiwalay ang binibigay natin ng service sa Philippine Marketing Association. As an NGO, PMA, for the youth, every year we hold Stratmark, Strategic Marketing Lecture Series. I remember when we started Stratmark, that was back in year 2000, and the president at that time was pumayapang si Jesus Jose Roses, si JJ Roses. I'm sure kilala mo siya.
Yes.
So during his term as president, I think I was director for Stratmark at that time. That was when we launched the Stratmark. Doon nagkaroon ng brand yung Stratmark. Then gumagawa lang tayo ng activities during July, every July, because July is the National Marketing Month, and we would like to make sure that every July we have activities for the youth. And then until we came up with the institutionalized program for the youth now, which is the Stratmark. Next level to that would be the National Marketing Conference. It's the same conference, but the target market is different. For NMC, our target market are, of course, the professionals. And then, syempre ngayon din, no, the MSMEs. And we have different levels also. Because we also have Agora Lecture Series, which is another learning program. Yun naman sa C-suite naman na siya. No, ito naman yung sa upper tier ng organization. This is just on the learning series. On learning part pa lang siya. In PMA, we have Research and Education Committee where we cater to the public. So we have different programs. We have different modules, most of which starts from we start from the basic until progressive siya, until we go to the advanced programs. Kasi we want to teach marketing also dun sa mga hindi naman nag-graduate ng marketing. Hindi, sabi nila, binibiro tayo before pag marketing ka, marketing and cooking ka daw. Hindi naman And they say, ba't ka nag-marketing? Mahina ka ba sa math? Sabi dati, hindi ako nakapasa sa accounting, kaya nag-marketing.
Hindi, mga gwapo. Gwapo tsaka extrovert.
Diba?
Or magaganda.
Yes. And seriously, sinasabi ko nga to doon sa mga bata, money is in marketing. Sabi, di ba sales? Sabi ko, no. Because when you start doing your marketing, your promotion properly, then money will follow. Pag hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin mo, how to promote your product, or even your service, wala kang, di ba? Walang papasok na pera.
I remember my first interview with the telco. So this guy, sabihin ko na nga, si Boy Martires.
Okay, smart.
So sabi niya, Nato, what are the 4 P's of marketing? Hindi ako marketing graduate. Ako, political science. Dapat maglo-law school ako. Kanina nga, reunion namin, puro mga lawyers. Kaso nga, political science, the 4 P's of marketing, hindi ko alam sa sagot ko. But eventually we got hired and we became marketers, no. Yun. And then I think you also I think nung time ni Donald I was also a speaker in the 50 Shades. Kasi
Yes,
50
yes,
speakers yun eh. So
yes, yes.
I
I
had that
remember that.
track
I was part of the committee.
yes, with Kat Ilacad and Glenn. So anyway, you also have a program, it's called CPM, which is, ako sabi ko, mukhang
Right.
pagbalik ko sa PMA, kailangan mag-CPM na ako. What is that all about?
CPM is Certified Professional Marketer.
Yes.
Marketer.
Hmm.
It's a certification that is naka-anchor siya sa Singapore Marketing Institute.
Yes.
So when we were marketing CPM in the Philippines, ang pitch at the time was pag CPM ka, para ka daw dignitary when you go abroad. Why?
Mhm.
Because iilan lang din kayo. At the time we're only few. I think even at this moment
Konti pa
we're
din.
konti pa rin, less than 100 for the Philippines. Unlike Sri Lanka and the other neighboring countries, ang dami-dami nila. But at
So
least pagka ikaw ay CPM, the frameworks are there. You know what to do. You know apart from the basics, alam mo how to go through it.
So you have to be a member of PMA to be part of the CPM program.
No,
Tama
no,
ba? No, not
no.
necessarily.
Yes, not necessarily. You can take the CPM exam even if you are not a member of PMA. Hopefully, after you taking the CPM exam, you'll get to realize, why am I not a member of PMA? O di
Oo nga.
recruit ka rin na mag-member.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
So, I mean, looking at all these things, ano pa? Do you have other programs pa? Wait. Let's not
It's,
forget Agora.
of course, that's my baby. Agora is my
Yes.
baby. So the Agora Awards, like happening we are now on our 42nd season. Iniiba na natin, ano? So dati, 42nd year. Now it's 42nd
Yes.
season.
Why
And
do you call it season?
um, para mas sexy raw pakinggan yung
Okay.
42nd season.
Sige.
Kasi uso yung mga series di ba?
Yes, right.
And
Netflix.
so what is the Agora? The Agora Awards, the cream of the crop. It awards excellence. We have 10 categories that we award in the Agora Awards. We have the entrepreneur, small, medium, and large. And in fact, in one of the judging in the past, one of our large entrepreneur said, why not we come up with a extra large na daw? Kasi pagka nag-large ka na, baka meron pang mas malaki. Then we will have 4 categories. We also have marketing education. So Agora Awards for marketing education. We have the Agora Awards for advocacy marketing. We also have Agora Awards for marketing management, for export marketing. We have Company of the Year Award, and we have the United Nations Global Compact Network Philippines. Advocacy marketing. Ito, medyo iba yung tweak doon. Ang treatment doon would be, you should be a member of UN Global Compact Network Philippines for you to participate in that category. So, ano yan, 10 yung category natin. And mind you, Nato, when we do our judging, our judges think that yung mga, we call them, excuse me, because ano pala, no? Sabi mo, mag-aabogado ka. We call them brand lawyers.
Brand lawyers.
Yes. Why brand lawyers? Because they're as if the lawyer for the particular brand. And the judges, when they ask questions, it's as if the brand lawyer is an employee of the company.
Cross-examine.
Right. Kasi ganon talaga siya, kino-cross-examine. That is why, even in the Agora Awards, when I headed the Agora as director and chair years ago, we have elevated some more yung category for qualification for category heads. We made sure that each of the category heads are CPMs. Kasi the
Yeah.
framework they understand.
I
Diba?
remember in the 90s there was the top Philippine salesman, no?
Right,
Ito is
right.
sales and marketing executives
Yes, yes.
international, I think. So I won the telco category.
O, diba?
So
Congrats.
I mean that was 90, I think that was 94 if I'm not mistaken. So parang that leads me to that golden question, no? Kasi somehow these awards and these programs um, tell entrepreneurs and companies, small, medium enterprises to step up, to
Right,
be
right.
excellent, no? To be not just another company, because all of these things really contribute to nation building. If you want to connect it, no? Bakit? If you have excellent companies, if you have excellent marketing people, that creates more jobs. That
True, true.
creates brands that create more jobs as well. And then also it adds value to, for example, competitiveness. No? Yung competitiveness index ng mga brands that are coming from the Philippines, for example, um, become at par with any other company with the world. No, so what do you think? I mean, being in the journey for the last 24 years, how do you think marketing advocacies, awards, all of these things that we do in PMA, in the other things we do, how do you think it contributes to building the nation as well?
Um, you have mentioned that already, no? The Agora Awards award is a legacy award. And if
Yes.
you we have winners that started from small, tapos na-nominate din sila ng medium and they won. So makikita mo how they progress, how they how they expanded, and how many lives they've touched in
Mhm.
terms of employment, 'di ba? Security of tenure, and
Yes.
how they have built the nation. And also for well for my term this year, one of my thrust is to make marketing a positive force in driving nation building for the Philippines.
Mm.
So, hindi pag sinabi mong marketing, gastos.
Yeah.
Hindi pag sinabi mo, 'di ba? Kasi kaaway natin ang hindi naman kaaway, but we are
Mm.
in conflict most of the time with accounting. But then,
Tama.
it, not
Finance.
any right, not anymore NATO because akala
Yeah.
nila sa atin magaling lang tayo gumastos.
Gumastos.
We now know what our ROMI is, our return on marketing investment. That
Boy, that's a
every
new
time
term, ah.
lalabas tayo ng piso, kailangan 2 pesos babalik.
Right.
Diba? Otherwise, baka hindi successful yung program.
Correct.
Because
Correct.
that's the reason why we are here. We are here to help promote the brand or the service that we have. So, um, as PMA also, we are an active partner. You mentioned nation building. We are an active partner of Go Negosyo in terms
Yes.
of yung sa mentoring,
Mentoring.
sa mentorship, yes.
Yeah, I was part of that as well. Parang
See
no,
you.
ang laking bagay, no, na I mean
Yes.
the micro industries or the micro enterprises, they talk to a big brother who's been there, who's done that.
Right.
Diba? Ang laking bagay
Totoo.
nun. Yeah.
Totoo. Because matutuwa ka because what you know, you can share to them.
Yeah.
We are also, as PMA, we're also an alliance member of Women's Business Council. This one is with Maylene Abiba naman.
Yeah, of course, Mylene. Mylene, and then sila Attorney Lorna.
Attorney Kapunan,
Yeah.
yes. Saka sila Rose Ong of
Yes,
Wellington.
sila Rose. Oh, of
Yes.
course.
Um, what we did naman sa PMA, we handle the program on change management and product development.
Oh,
Nato,
okay.
we mentored 120 women, most of which are housewives.
Yes.
So they were just using their smartphones, listening to our streamlined presentation. Nakaka-touch siya because yung iba nag-aalaga pa ng bata. But they want to help their husbands. Kasi
Right.
kulang yung kinikita eh.
Correct,
But
correct.
that's how we want to touch other people's lives in PMA. Plus, of course, we have the chapters and government affairs committee to do that for us.
Yun, speaking of government, no, there's so much we can do. Even I like itong Go Negosyo, for example, we've been partners with them for a long time. And tama yung sinasabi mo, no. On my part, I think during the time that we had the mentoring session, I was asked by Dr. Henry to mentor a group from Bagong Barrio. Mga entrepreneurs, mga small entrepreneurs coming from the one of the biggest depressed barangays in the country. So sabi ko parang hindi mo naman iniisip na marami kang alam. Pero meron ka palang alam
Yes.
somehow na pag dinownload mo, may relevance sa kanila. And
Diba?
it's also a
You
humbling
never know.
experience.
Oo.
Yes.
You'll never know you're adding value na pala to that person you're talking to.
Oo, and then it's not just it's not just the corporate thing that of course we need to do our jobs excellently with our
Right.
own the companies that we serve or the people our
Right.
earthly masters tawag ko nga. We have to do that, no, but looking at it parang there's still so much we can do, especially ang ganda nung ginagawa nila Mylene and your group, no, kasi women are really need to be empowered.
Yes.
Even in government, malaking development. I mean, 5% goes to that, yung gender and development plan, tawag nila. Because I'm also a barangay official. So,
Oh,
in our barangay or even in the city,
kapitan.
it's budgeted. Sa buong Pilipinas, no, may budget yan on gender and development where women really are supposed to be empowered because sa totoo lang naman, they're still very marginalized in society, no?
Yes.
So, and they really are a vulnerable sector, no? Because at the end of the day, ako I'm a strong advocate. I'm part of the advocacies here for solo parents, and ang hirap, di ba? You're a solo parent of 3 and you have no husband, nobody to help you, so you have to do it on your own, no? Ang laking
Right.
bagay ito. So, well, we have a few minutes left. Siguro I'll ask you, Maeyeth, what are your words of wisdom for people, our viewers watching out there? Um, you're in marketing, but of course, this is of course creating value for a lot of things. Ano yung mga ma-advise mo to inspire people out there who want to go into marketing, who want to help their families? What can you tell them?
Siguro na to, i-share ko rin muna what our direction is sa PMA,
Yes.
which I call Tranovation. Tranovation is a combination, it's a fuse of tradition and innovation. What we would like to espouse is let us not forget and respect tradition while we are innovating. We know that we have plenty of apps, dami, no? Maraming bago na apps. Technology is very much fast-paced. Yet, we need to recognize that there's still tradition. We still need to respect that. Earlier, di ba, meron tayong print and then naging digital. And then
Right.
time out, sabi nila, mawawala na ba kami? They said, hindi, we will still be here. So, nagkaroon ng United Print Media Group. Naalala mo yan,
UPMG,
Nato?
yes, of course.
Right.
Mga friends natin.
Ngayon, dalawa na sila, di ba? So, additional mileage pa for the same industry, pero mas dumami. And then, mas
Yeah.
madali siyang ibenta because there are more mileage to sell and tell their stakeholders. Ganon din sana sa marketing, that while we are innovating, let's not forget that just like research, bago ka maggawa ng panibagong proposition, kailangan mo mag-background information or do your research. That's hopefully coming from an outbreak. This would be our breakout, no?
Right.
Na when we move forward, um, kanina na-mention ko yung agility and humility. Ano lang, slow but surely. Now, you also remember, you also mentioned about do your best. I
Right.
believe din kasi that while at work, no, hindi pwedeng pagalingan kayo. Kailangan yung galing mo, ang ilalabas mo, hindi mo siya ilalabas just because you have a competition na colleague.
Correct.
You have a competitor na nasa tabi mo. Just do your best in everything that you do, and kasi at the end of the day, a person's security of tenure is yung galing niya sa trabaho, yung gilas niya. And be open to changes, be open to technology, but not forgetting tradition.
The tradition.
Right. Parang ano rin yan, pagdating ng panahon, para hindi tayo makalimutan ng mga susunod na generation.
Yes,
Baka
that's
kasi
right.
mangyari na kalimutan na tayo. Money is in marketing, but be careful lang when you do your marketing. It does not mean that marketing is gastos, but marketing done properly, planned correctly, and executed well can help build the business or even help build the community, because
Correct.
maraming tao ang makikinabang dito. So with that, think positive and be always hopeful and mindful. My name is Esperanza. That's my full name, and it means
Wow.
hope. So ang
Okay.
sabi, habang may buhay, may pag-asa.
Correct.
With that, maraming salamat. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you,
for
Maeyeth.
your time.
Nako.
And hopefully,
Sayang.
for those who'd like to be a member of the Philippine Marketing Association, si Nato will be reactivating
Rejoin.
his membership. Yes.
Yes.
So welcome
So,
back.
yeah, Maeyeth, I'm so glad to have had you as our guest. Thank you very much. That's about all the time we have. We thank you for helping us with telling us more about marketing advocacies of PMA and other organizations that we are all stakeholders with. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching us. For all our viewers, salamat. I'd like to thank also Elise Estrada of Eli Laura Therapy for my face. For keeping me young. Ayan. And then, of course, I'd like to greet all of my classmates in UST Political Science Batch 88. Ang saya-saya ng reunion. So, glad to see you all the legal luminaries and good friends that we have. So, thank you very much, Maeyeth. Thank you all of you for watching us on Para sa Bayan here on TNC. See you next week. God bless you all. Good night. Bye-bye, Maeyeth.
Bye.
Bye.